The soft chime of the bell above the door rang out, cutting through the quiet hum of Haru's herbal shop. It was late evening, and the warm glow of candle-light lanterns bathed the rows of glass jars and wooden shelves in a soft, golden light. The shop smelled of dried lavender, sage, and a hint of citrus from the orange peel Haru had been grinding moments before. Haru looked up from behind the counter, his hands still dusted with powdery herb residue. A man stepped in, the sharp lines of his tailored coat slightly rumpled. He looked older than his years, exhaustion written in the faint creases around his eyes and the tense set of his jaw. His hair was slightly damp, as if he'd been caught in the evening mist, and his eyes carried a weight that Haru couldn't quite place. "Welcome," Haru said softly, brushing off his hands. "How can I help you?" The man hesitated, his broad shoulders stiff as he scanned the room. It was clear he wasn't used to places like this, intimate, quiet spaces where time seemed to slow. Finally, he stepped closer to the counter, his movements deliberate but uncertain. He paused, as if choosing his words carefully. His voice was low, roughened by fatigue. "I can't sleep. I've tried everything, but nothing works." Haru studied him for a moment, noting the dark circles under his eyes and the slight tremor in his hands. "You've been under a lot of stress." The man exhaled sharply, a bitter half-laugh escaping his lips. "You could say that." Haru nodded, his expression calm but empathetic. "Wait here. I think I have something that might help." He moved with practiced ease, plucking jars and vials from the shelves. As he worked, the man, Leo, Haru would later learn, watched him with quiet intensity. There was something methodical, almost ritualistic, about the way Haru measured out the herbs, his movements unhurried but precise. "This is a blend of valerian root, chamomile, and passion flower," Haru explained, placing a small pouch on the counter. "It's good for calming the mind and promoting deep sleep. Brew it before bed and drink it warm." Leo picked up the pouch, his large hand dwarfing the delicate paper packaging. "Thanks. How much do I owe you?" "Consider it a sample," Haru said, offering a faint smile. "If it works, you can come back for more." Leo hesitated again, his eyes flicking to Haru's face as if searching for a catch. When he found none, he nodded. "All right. Thanks." As he turned to leave, Haru called after him. "And, try to rest, even during the day. Stress doesn't just go away on its own." Leo paused, his back to Haru. For a moment, it seemed like he might say something, but then he simply nodded and pushed the door open, the chime ringing softly in his wake. Haru watched him go, a flicker of curiosity stirring in his chest. There was something about the man, his quiet strength, the weariness he carried so heavily, that lingered in Haru's mind long after the door had closed.